we'll make it quick and easy. All right, well, Charlie, 4 under 67 today. Just a couple comments on the course and your game today.
Yeah, the course was amazing. My game was, I would say, very average. Didn't drive it very well. Was able to sort of scrounge around the golf course, and I think the greens I hit, I made birdie for the most part, but I was able to get some balls up and down, and the only bogey I made on 8, and was actually pretty simple up and down, that I get up and down. But it wasn't a very clean round, but I haven't played a ton of rounds on the PGA Tour in a while. It's been a long recovery with the back, and it's nice to get in 18 solid holes. Well,
that was my next question, is if you could just kind of assess, bring us up to speed on your health.
Yeah, back was been bad. I was out for 2 months on my back ironically enough, not doing much, and tried to come back. Obviously, ideally would have come back in San Diego, my hometown event at the Farmers. Wasn't ready or prepared, and then thought I was good enough to go last week at AT&T, and played one round, and I woke up literally in like an S shape, could barely walk. But I bounced back this week, and everything's felt good. I think this warm weather's really helped me a lot, and feel great now, and hopefully put 3 more good rounds together and have a chance to win the WN Open.
Okay. What's the specific on the injury?
Degenerative disc, bulging, fragmented, trying to dissipate. All the good stuff. I'm no spring chicken. I'm 45 now, and this is really I don't think I'd have really ever withdrawn from an event in my career, and this has been sort of humbling, to be completely honest with you. It's been a lot longer road than I ever anticipated when I withdrew from the Houston Open back in November. I never would have thought that I didn't have a start until I started last week, but hopefully finished an event this week. I'd never thought that.
Given the struggles that you've dealt with the last few weeks with the back, how surprising is it that you put up a decent score today?
Mentally, I'm fresh. I feel really good mentally. Obviously, my swing isn't something I need to groove. It's sort of what I have. What I have is what I have now. But I've worked hard with my team, Greg Rose, Mark Blackburn down in San Diego, making sure they have all the digital data and my strength and numbers, and we didn't want to push it back. So I waited until I felt I was strong and ready and healthy to go play. And obviously, I might have been a week early last week, but I'm glad I played that one round, just sort of get the jitters away of last week. Obviously, came up a little bit lame, but mentally, I'm as good as I've ever been. Patient on the golf course, and I guess one of those things. Not a lot of huge expectations, to be completely honest with you. When I hit a bad shot, I'm like, all right, that's a bad one. I go get it up and down. So mentally, probably been in a better spot than I've ever been in. Physically, obviously, been in better spots.
So you said 1 round last week. You're feeling good today. How do you maintain that? Now you're going into hopefully 3 more rounds down the weekend.
I don't know. I didn't do it. I felt pretty good after my first round last week. I did a normal cool down session and all that stuff, and just, I don't know if I slept funny or something last week. But ideally, wake up tomorrow and feel as good as I did today, and go out and get them. This is the crowds here at the Waste Management Open and Thunderbirds. It's fun to play in front of. It's a great one to be sort of the first one back. Obviously, I've been an ambassador for WM for about 16 years now, and I want to put on a good show for everybody out here in Phoenix, and definitely for the execs at WM.
Yeah, you mentioned you are an ambassador for Waste Management. What does this tournament specifically mean to you, being able to come out and perform?
Yeah, I just know all the hard work and branding that WM does for this week, and obviously they got rebranding now with changing from Waste Management to WM, and there's no greater platform than this and the PGA Tour to display that at. But Thunderbirds obviously put in an amazing show. This event wouldn't happen without them and all the charitable causes they support. So the team together with WM and Thunderbirds is a team that I don't know if you can get a better event anywhere on the PGA Tour. Those two together are a deadly combination.
So would you say it's your favorite event on tour then?
I'm glad it's 1 week a year. I think if it was every week, it might be a little intense, but definitely 1 week a year. This is a lot of fun, and I embrace it.
Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you, Charlie.
Yep.